was an outside roper, never rodeoed, till Dusty talked him in to getting in at Cimarron. The worst thing that could happen did when the ropes came tight. 3 steers down and 21, now there's no end in sight. And he's hauling every weekend, so we've been eating beans. What with the cost of diesel and all his entry fees, our friends all look the other way, but everybody knows there's a hole in Daddy's rope where all our money goes. Mama tried to get him hooked on golf or shooting pool. He ends up out at the barn shaking out a loop. And when he picks his rope up, his mind slips out of gear. He's dreaming about jackpots and Corriente steers. He's hauling every weekend, so we've been eating beans. What with the cost of diesel and all his entry fees, our friends all look the other way, but everybody knows there's a hole in Daddy's rope where all our money goes. Now we've got a secret, won't Mom be surprised? Dad bought me a horse and he's teaching me to drive. We'll be hauling every weekend and we'll be eating beans. What with the cost of diesel and all our entry fees, our friends all look the other way, but everybody knows there's a hole in Daddy's rope where all our money goes. There's a hole in Daddy's rope where all our money goes. Some men from Oahe and Catron counties got together to make 'em a plan. Went into the bar with a thunderous roar, walked a mountainous man. He sat on 2 bar stools, grabbed him a bottle, then glared with the eyes of a snake. He was big as a boxcar, tall as a tree, and tough as a Ted Turner steak. Was Marvelous Marvin, a modern-day thief, a bureaucrat that had gone bad, a slick Willie sycophant, Babbitt believer, he worked for the BLM. So the law was behind him, a man on a mission. He knew he could do no wrong. He said, I won't be happy till this country's empty. All the cows and the cowboys are gone. He bellowed, hey barkeep, how can a man drink in a place that's smelling like cows? For a nickel, I'd do it, there'd be nothing to it. Barehanded, I'd clean this place out. Well, Idaho Dave and Nevada Slim happened to be there that day. They'd been pushed around by these government thugs, and they'd finally had all they could take. Then in a flash, there was a full Nelson, had Marvin pinned to the spot. Slim broke a pool cue over a bar stool and tenderized Marvin a lot. For years of abuse, they weren't getting even. They took turns to make it more fair. When the stomping was done, old Marvin was stomped from his Birkenstocks up to his hair. They pried out his earring and punched in a fly tag. They rolled him and branded his butt. Slim said, I can tell that you are not papered, and for a nickel, son, you'd leave here cut. Turns out the boys couldn't scrape up 5 cents. Was a drought and the market was bad. Nobody thought to check Marvin's pockets. He'd lost a lot more they had. Dave loaded him up in the taxpayer's truck. Said, Marvin, we're glad that you stopped. As you pointed out, this bar needed cleaning. You made a mighty good mop. His pickup threw gravel clear out to the cattle that grazed the allotment out back. That man on a mission just lost his ambition. Those were the last stones that he cast. Now Marvin's a barber in San Francisco with his nickel that he framed for luck. From that fateful day when the lack of the dough was all that kept Marvin a buck. Idaho Dave and Nevada Slim went way past what the law allows. But there's still a lesson for you cowboy haters. You'd rather have us punching cows. So all you tree huggers, you Bruno snail lovers, Sierra clovers, cowboy hating buggers, you'd rather have us punching. You'd rather have us punching cows.